Okay, what I wanted to start us off with is the fact that as marketing executives, you already know that there's a lot of confusion with the terminology in this category. A lot of times people will say SEM for search marketing, and they particularly mean paid search, not the other things that fall under the umbrella. So it's not you. There's a lot of confusion and mixed linguistics. So what I wanted to do is try to set a framework that we could all follow. So if you think of search marketing as the umbrella, because if you take it into the realm of traditional marketing, advertising is a form of marketing. Public relations is a form of marketing. None of those in and of itself direct marketing, they're not the only kind of marketing. So if you look at the search and social space and think of it that way, you've got that framework. So underneath that umbrella you have SEO, which is search engine optimization, SEA, which is search engine advertising, but it's also called paid search. It's also called pay-per-click. There are a lot of different terms for that. And then Michael's going to spend a lot of time on that tonight. You also have social media marketing now, new under that umbrella. And what they all have in common is it's how you make sure that your brand is found when someone goes looking on the web. So search engine optimization, search engine advertising, and social media marketing now really come into play under this search umbrella. And then the fourth thing hanging off the end, that RM, is reputation management. Because when you take the other three and combine them together as a discipline, you can also protect the brand that you're marketing and making sure that wherever it's found, it's positive messaging that people are finding. That's called reputation management. Okay? So search engine optimization really involves reconfiguring your website so it's more attractive for the phrases that people would use to search for what the brand is about when they enter that as a term on the search engines. So there are 5 components to optimization, okay? Making sure the site is cleanly coded so the search engines can get through the pages on the site. And that's not usually a problem anymore. Most people who are doing website programming, they know what to do and what not to do. But there's still some work involved in making sure that it's very cleanly coded. More important are that the tags on the page, the title tags, and the text on the body copy on the page have those keywords. So what you want to do is make sure that, for example, if you're marketing a sensitive skincare lotion, there may be 7 or 8 different keywords or phrases: skincare lotion, sensitive skincare product. You research to find out, well, what are people doing? There are tools to see how many searches are being done on each of those phrases. And then you make sure that each page on the website can support one keyword. So you want to make sure the tags, the body copy, the programming, everything is aligned to draw the search engines in when somebody is looking for that, so that basically the page is saying, I'm the best solution, Google. You want to find me, not my competitors. Optimization also includes making sure, and this is the part that a lot of people skip over, it's also making sure that other sites that have already been vetted by Google and the other search engines to be authorities on that particular topic, that you get those other sites to point to your site, not to your home page, but to the page of the site that you've optimized for that particular topic. It sounds really confusing. It's not. It's very, very straightforward, but it's very labor intensive and it takes time. So search engine optimization has a lot of value. It works really well. We'll show you some case studies. It's very quantifiable, but it's time intensive, and it takes at least 4 months for the search engines to register what's been done in terms of optimization, and then for you to start to reap the benefits, which is what brings us to search engine advertising. Search engine advertising is a whole different animal. Search engine advertising typically shows up on the top and then down the right-hand side in shaded banners across the top on Google. And companies are paying to be there. They're paying on a per-click basis. It doesn't cost you anything to put your ads into those networks, but when somebody clicks on your ad, then you pay. Okay? Search engine advertising is immediate. Once your ads go up, you start to get results right away, which is wonderful. It's a much more controllable program than optimization, but it gets different kinds of results set as well. Social media marketing is this new category that everybody's trying to figure out. So it really means making sure that if you've got a brand that people are going to start looking for a presence on Facebook and they want to interact with you, social media marketing is more about building community for your brand than it is about pushing out the marketing. And that's the challenge for a lot of marketers because we're all used to putting our message out there. Social media marketing is a whole new game, and what we need to do is learn how to make our brand a part of the community so that it's talking with the constituents of that community, not at them. Okay? And reputation management is bringing it all together. And this is just showing where the results show up. So search engine advertising, as I said, shows up down the right-hand side. There are usually more of those down the right-hand side on Google, and then always shaded when it's an ad so that you can tell the difference between the natural, these are called the natural or the organic listings that Google brings up, and then tons and tons and tons of social media sites, but some of the more popular ones, especially for business, are Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Yahoo Answers. This is a quick slide. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because we each were going to have 10 to 15 minutes, but this helps a lot of traditional marketers to understand the difference between search engine optimization and paid search, because it really equates search engine optimization is a lot more like traditional PR, the kinds of work that you do, how you need to court other websites, how you get other sites involved in supporting what you're trying to do so that they link, all of that kinds of work, lots of content development, very much like public relations. Paid search, quick like advertising, a little more creative. It's definitely as you read through that you'll see what the results are.